Hello everyone, in a new video from your channel New Cars Technology. Today we are going to talk about the Mercedes-Benz SL65 AMG Black Series 2009. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel and activate the bell to receive all that is new and exclusive in the automotive world. Sensational appearance, unique performance data, with lightweight design throughout and total exclusivity, that's the new Mercedes-Benz SL65 AMG Black Series. This high-performance coupe is a motorsport engineering thoroughbred, opening up new drive, dynamic vistas to sports car enthusiasts. The AMG 6.0-liter V12 biturbo engine, with a maximum output of 493 kilowatts per 670 horsepower and 1,000 Newton-meters of torque, guarantees super sports car-level performance. The powerful two-seater was developed in the AMG Performance Studio and represents the continuation of the highly successful Black Series strategy pursued by AMG, the Mercedes-Benz Cars Performance brand. Broad, muscular and ready to pounce, that's the new Mercedes-Benz SL65 AMG Black Series. Even when stationary, the coupe's superlative dynamism can arouse great passions. The strikingly broad mudguards, the retractable rear spoiler and the rear apron with diffuser fins point unmistakably to its motorsport origins, part of the Mercedes-AMG corporate philosophy for more than 40 years. One glance at the new Mercedes-Benz SL65 AMG Black Series and you are reminded of the successful AMG racing sports cars like the present DTM C-Class or the 1997 Mercedes-Benz CLK GTR from the FIA-GT series. Wide cooling air apertures in the front apron and the bonnet are the clearest indication of the massive power of this AMG 12-cylinder, biturbocharged engine. From its 5980 cubic capacity, the AMG V12's engine generates a maximum power of 493 kilowatts per 670 horsepower at 5,400 RPM and an electronically limited torque of 1,000 Newton-meters between 2,200 and 4,200 RPM. Without a limiter, the AMG 6.0-liter V12 biturbo engine, which is hand-built in the AMG engine factory in accordance with the one-man, one-engine philosophy, would achieve a maximum torque of 1,200 Newton-meters. Compared with the basis power pack in the 450 kilowatts per 612 horsepower Mercedes-Benz SL65 AMG, new turbochargers were developed for the 12-cylinder Mercedes-Benz SL65 AMG Black Series engine. The turbocharger's spiral cross-section, now 12% larger, and the optimized wastegate ducts permit increased air throughput and an even more impressive display of power in all engine speed ranges. The modified intake air ducting results in an even more spontaneous response. The new design for the AMG Sports exhaust gas system's rear silencers reduce the exhaust gas back pressure and help increase the power output. The acoustic side effect of this is to produce a distinctive 12-cylinder sound, typically evocative of AMG engine tuning, from the two trapezoidal tailpipes. The low-temperature charge air cooler, now 30% more powerful, and the optimized water cooling system guarantee not only that the power generated under extreme dynamic driving conditions is exploited to the maximum but also the greatest possible fatigue strength at high outside temperatures. Unique performance thanks to attractive power-to-weight ratio. The extraordinary engine specifications, which make the Mercedes-Benz SL65 AMG Black Series the most powerful AMG model yet, help to produce unique performance data. From a standing start, it takes just 3.9 seconds to reach 100 km per hour. 200 km per hour is attained after 11.0 seconds. The top speed is 320 km per hour, electronically limited. Equally responsible for its excellent dynamics is the attractive power-to-weight ratio of only 2.79 horsepower per kilogram, resulting from the comparably low unladen weight of 1870 kilograms, according to EU standard measurement. This makes the Mercedes-Benz SL65 AMG Black Series some 250 kilograms lighter than the Mercedes-Benz SL65 AMG, a respectable weight saving due specifically to the use of lightweight construction. Numerous bodywork components are made of high-strength and particularly light carbon fiber composites, CFRP, a well-proven motorsports technology. The 14-centimeter wider front mudguard, the front apron with the visible carbon front splitter, the bonnet and the boot lid are all made from CFRP. Large apertures in the bonnet ensure that excess heat is reliably ducted away from the engine. V12 biturbo lettering on the front mudguards gives an indication of the engine's power. New CFRP roof with integral rollover bar. The whole CFRP roof shell has taken on a completely new design. Not only does it now have an integral rollover bar, but By no longer having the typical SL Vario roof installed, the roofline has a significantly flatter profile. This is also evident from a glance at the bigger rear window, now placed at a less sharp angle to the boot lid. The CFRP rear spoiler, concealed in the boot lid, automatically extends 12 cm at 120 km/h, effectively reducing the lift force on the rear axle at high speeds. Looked at from the rear, the conspicuous feature is the new rear apron with its visible carbon diffuser. Concealed within it is the active cooling system for the rear axle locking differential. New, weight-optimized, twin-spoke design, AMG forged alloy wheels, 19-inch wheels at the front and 20-inch at the rear, impressively occupy the whole of each wheel housing. With their black paintwork, high-sheen surface, and matte finish, they lend a note of extravagance to the side profile. Power transmission with double declutch function and 4 transmission modes. Matching the outstanding performance potential and the versatile drive dynamics, the Mercedes-Benz SL65 AMG Black Series also displays its power pack and suspension at their best. An AMG SpeedShift Plus 5-speed automatic gearbox transmits power to the rear wheels. There is a choice between 4 transmission modes, C, S, M1 and M2, which is gearshift times 25% quicker than the M1 mode. The torque converter's lockup clutch guarantees extremely direct gearshifting in all driving situations right from first gear. The automatic double declutch function not only makes shifting down a more pleasurable task, it also ensures that the load alteration effect is reduced. AMG adjustable coil spring sports suspension and 3-stage ESP. As for the suspension, the AMG experts have put their trust in a new design. The AMG Sports suspension has been designed on adjustable coil spring lines. This well-proven motorsport solution allows the shock absorber's rebound and compression stages, the ride height, wheel alignment and camber to be adjusted. This means that the driver can adjust the suspension to suit his own personal specifications when driving on racing circuits. The spring links, camber struts and pull/push rods on both axles are new developments, and each axle has a weight-optimized aluminum wheel carrier. Compared with the standard Mercedes-Benz SL65 AMG, the Black Series front axle track width is 97 mm wider and the rear axle track width 85 mm wider. The new front axle kinematics produce an 8% more direct steering ratio, and the completely redesigned elastokinematics ensure noticeably greater steering precision. A multiple disc limited slip differential on the rear axle with a 40% locking effect guarantees optimum traction. The 3-stage sports function ESP is a byword for maximum driving pleasure and outstanding drive dynamics. The driver can choose between ESP On, ESP Sport and ESP OFF by pressing the ESP button. The AMG instrument cluster will then show whichever mode is currently activated on the central display. Sports tires and composite disc brakes for best performance. The wheel tire combination chosen is also responsible for a superb performance by the Mercedes-Benz SL65 AMG Black Series on racing circuits. 265/35 or 19 tires are fitted to 9.5-inch wide AMG light alloy wheels on the front axle. The impressive format for the rear axle is AMG 11.5 by 20 light alloy wheels with 325/30 or 20 tires. Dunlop, DTM's motorsports partner, supplies the Sport Max GT Sport tires, which provide particularly good grip and permit astonishing cornering speeds. The large AMG high-performance brake system can be seen through the filigree structure of the AMG twin-spoke light alloy wheels. Internally ventilated and perforated disc brakes engineered in particularly strong composite materials are employed all round. On the front axle, braking is undertaken by 6-piston fixed calipers and 390 by 36 mm discs. On the rear axles, this task is carried out by 4-piston fixed calipers and 360 by 26 mm discs. A functional and lovingly designed interior. Nappa leather, Alcantara, and carbon, the interior of the Mercedes-Benz SL65 AMG Black Series provides the perfect ambience to set the pulses of sports car enthusiasts racing. The interior, entirely in black, exudes the functional atmosphere of a genuine racing sports car, while the lovingly designed details have the power to captivate. Newly developed AMG sports bucket seats made of CFRP, ECE version only, provide perfect lateral support for the occupants when taking bends fast. The seats with outside airbags are upholstered in fine-grained Nappa leather and Alcantara with embossed AMG lettering in the head restraints. With its 15 mm smaller diameter, Flattened lower profile and with both sides perforated for easier grip, the AMG Performance steering wheel provides maximum vehicle control. The silver-colored aluminum shift paddles allow manual gear selection. Additional highlights in the center console are the high-quality carbon trim parts, the gleaming matte start/stop button, the new selector lever with carbon inlay, and the AMG logo with Black Series lettering. Matching features are the carbon door center panels with embossed AMG lettering, together with the roof lining and the A and C pillars upholstered in Alcantara anthracite. The AMG instrument cluster is a completely new design. The black speedometer with its scale reading up to 360 km/h has also been redesigned, and the same is true of the white rev counter, which has 4 integral LEDs to advise the driver of the optimum gearshift points. Exhaustive development in all the world's climate zones. Exhaustive development and testing of the Mercedes-Benz SL65 AMG Black Series began in 2006. AMG engineers and technicians drove 10 prototypes and experimental vehicles in all the world's climate zones. Whether it was fast circuits of the Nürburgring, high-speed test driving in Nardo, Italy, wind tunnel testing, intensive test driving in summer heat or the cold of the Arctic, or actual crash testing, the new AMG high-performance coupe had to prove its production readiness under all conditions. In total, the Mercedes-Benz SL65 AMG Black Series was test-driven for roughly 30,000 kilometers on various circuits, 15,000 kilometers of which were on the Nürburgring North Loop alone, acknowledged to be the world's most difficult race circuit. Like the SLK55 AMG Black Series and the Mercedes-Benz CLK63 AMG Black Series before it, the Mercedes-Benz SL65 AMG Black Series was also developed in the AMG Performance Studio, which opened in 2006. The first vehicles will be delivered to customers, starting in November 2008. Technical specification. Configuration and number of cylinders, V12. Valves per cylinder, 3. Cubic capacity, 5,980 cubic centimeters. Bore X stroke, 82.6 millimeters x 93.0 millimeters. Compression ratio, 9.01. Power output, 493 kilowatts, 670 horsepower, at 5,400 RPM. Max torque, 1,000 Newton-meters at 2,200 to 4,200 RPM, electronically limited. 0 to 100 kilometers per hour, 3.9 s. 0 to 200 kilometers per hour, 11.0 s. Top speed, 320 kilometers per hour, electronically limited.